pulling jump shots from half court. The ability to finish off the drive. Speed boosting out of the crossover and pulling up for the mid-range. Silky smooth standing dunk animations. Throwing touchdown passes off the glass. Elite interior defense. Ripping the ball out of guards' hands. Looking like Deion Sanders in the passing lanes. Chase down blocks from the heavens. And making every horse big look like a little donkey. All on the same build? It's too good to be true, right? Someone please tell me that this is too good to be true. But it ain't. Cause Guga Too Lovely was in the lab refining what he already thought to be the best lockdown on the game. They told me a build couldn't do it all. So y'all better stick to the end of this video because the results have been nothing short of scary. What's poppin' YouTube? This is Guga Too Lovely. I'm back with another video on NBA 2K24. As y'all can see, I got the new lockdown build right in front of me. And I'ma just let those intro clips speak for themselves. Let's just go ahead and get right into the video, man. If y'all like this video, please drop a like. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and I'd appreciate it. Helps me out a lot more than you guys could imagine. And if you rock with me, yours truly, if you rock with my channel and my other content, please drop a sub to the channel. Y'all see the sub count above my face cam. We're growing every day and we're getting closer and closer to 2K. So let's try to make that happen as soon as possible. And last but not least, all my other socials and the link to my Discord server are down in the description. So y'all can pull up on those if you would like. And now y'all all know what I say best, man. Enough talking. Let's get straight into the build. All right, y'all. So as you can see, we are here in the My Player Builder. Let me go ahead and hide face cam quickly so that y'all could actually see the screen for this part. So we're gonna have small forward as the position. We're going 1 inch taller this time. So from 6'7", we're jumping to 6'8". We're setting the weight to 231 pounds and we're setting the wingspan to 7'5" inches. So I went 1 inch taller this time because I want to be a little bit more versatile. And I think I was still able to maintain a lot of my defensive stats while still being able to have an extra inch of height. I set the weight to 231 because that is the minimum weight so that you could have a 90 strength, which I really wanted to put on this build. But y'all, for example, could like knock yourselves out. You could be up to 235 if you want without losing any speed or acceleration. I just set mine to the minimum 231. And we're going 1 under the max wingspan because my preference is to have a 79 three-pointer. Y'all can knock yourselves out and go even longer of a wingspan if you prefer or have the ability to shoot with a lower three-point shot. So now we're here. Let's start. We're gonna go down the list and I'm just gonna basically explain why I made everything the way I made it. So for the close shot, you're going to want to set this to a 54. No specific reason. I think this is just how the attributes worked out. We're gonna set our driving layup to a 65 and then we're gonna bring our driving dunk up to a 75. Look at all of the badges you unlock with the 75 driving dunk. And then on top of that, when we increase our vertical, I think you only need a 73 for bronze posterizer, but I like having a 75 because that gives you all of the athletic dunk animations. So I think a 75 driving dunk, if you're looking for something more on the budget side, is the best bang for your buck, unless you're gonna go really low like 55. Coming over to the standing dunk, we're putting this up to a 45. That might sound like a really weird number. I don't know, honestly, off the top of my head, what about it makes it so good. Putting your standing dunk at a 45 just gives you such smooth animations, and you could also rock the basic standing dunks, which are very quick, very clean, and as y'all can see by the clips, it gets the job done. Post control is going to be bumped up to a 30. I think that's just how the attributes worked out. And now it's time to head into shooting. So I'm cranking up the mid-range on this build compared to my last build. We are going with an 84. You get really, really good shooting badges with an 84, including a gold midi magician, which will help you hit your dribble pull-ups from the mid-range just like I'm doing in the clips. And on top of that, a lot of people have been abusing mid-range recently because if you notice, when you go to create a jump shot, you either need a specific mid-range or three-pointer, not both. And mid-range is way cheaper to crank up for your build than the three-pointer is. So this is a good way to finesse it a little bit and unlock higher tier jump shots that you shouldn't technically be unlocking. Three-pointer, we're cranking this up to a 79. I personally love a 79 3-pointer on my locks, but at the end of the day, it's preference. If you think you could green going lower, by all means go lower and spend attribute points somewhere else. And last but not least, we are bumping the free throw up to an 80, which gives you silver free points. Now, I know it might feel bad on your conscience to crank up a free throw this high, especially on a lock, but that's just how the attributes worked out. And on top of that, you could take this to the rec, you could take this to the comp pro-am, and you won't be a liability at the free throw line. You are going to hit all of your free throws. Now let's head over into the playmaking section. Pass accuracy is going to be cranked up to a 75. I feel like this is fairly standard. Gives you silver break starter, which is really, really crucial to have, especially for the 5s and even technically the 3s. Being able to just grab a board, throw a touchdown, and start the transition for your team is incredibly important, especially with how hard shooting can get sometimes. If you're struggling to score in the half-court offense, you need to take advantage of the transition and the free buckets that come with it. Ball handle is not going to be touched. That's going to stay at a 40. And we are going to bring the speed with ball up to a 40 as well. Now, y'all might be thinking, what the hell is a 40 speed with ball gonna do? If you unlock a 40 speed with ball, all you need is a 25 ball handle, and that will let you speed boost with normal dribble style. So when you guys see these quick little crossovers that I'm hitting in order to get to my spot and make a wide open mid-range, I'm telling you guys, 40 speed with ball is the move. Now let's go ahead into the defense, the most important section. The section that makes your lockdown who he truly is. So first things first, we are going to bump up the interior defense to a 74. This will give you silver anchor, which is by far the best bang for your buck. And then on top of that, it'll give you bronze post lockdown in case you have to guard like toxic post scoring bigs. In my opinion, for extra 2 points, it's better to have a badge on bronze than not have it at all. But if you don't care for post move lockdown, you can bump this down to a 72 and upgrade other categories of your choosing. Next, we're gonna crank up the perimeter defense. We are going to max this out at a 93. This is because we need gold clamps, which is really important. And as you could see on this build, we're only going to be getting bronze fast feet, but I'm telling you, on my 6-7 lock, I have gold fast feet, and I swear to everything, I don't feel a difference. I don't know what further testing has been done, but just to my eyes and the way I play the game, I'm able to keep up with guards just as well with bronze fast feet as to gold. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna come over to steel and we're going to max this out at a 95. This will give you gold glove, Hall of Fame interceptor, and gold right stick ripper. Now, I know a lot of people here will only go a 91 steel because that gives you all gold badges, but I personally decided to spend a little bit more here because I think Hall of Fame interceptor is worth it. That's just my opinion. If you want to go with a 91, that doesn't make you wrong, okay? I highly encourage everybody to tweak their builds to their liking, but to me, I love being a fiend in the passing lanes, and I want every last bit of help that I can get with that. Moving over to block, we are going to set this to an 87. This is going to set you up with silver anchor, which is great because all these bigs are going to be trying to go up on you, thinking that you're a big. And I'm telling you, you don't even have to jump. Literally hold your right stick up, play hands up defense, they will brick. And on top of that, you will be getting gold chase down artist once we put the physicals in, which I love chase down artist. Gold chase down has been great for me. So I think every lock of mine is going to have an 87 block. Now for the offensive rebound, we don't really spend too much here. Bump this up to a 45. I think that's just how attributes worked out. So you could kind of just ignore this. And we are bringing our defensive board up to an 85. This is going to give you silver rebound chaser and gold box out beast once we mess around with the physicals. So this build is very versatile. You can play the big man on the threes with this build. The reason why I love this lock so much is because it's so versatile in every category. You have great finishing. You can get to your own shot off the dribble. You're not a one-dimensional spot up player. You can make those nice touchdown passes. And you have the elite defense and rebounding for your position inside. Lastly, it's time for the physicals. So we are going to just simply max out the speed at an 81 and acceleration's already at a 72. We're gonna crank up the strength to a 90, which gives you silver bulldozer, but even more importantly, gold immovable enforcer on defense, which is such a cheat code for locks. If you cut off baselines and drives properly, you are going to stand up so many people and make them look stupid. On top of that, you get gold brick walls. So you're gonna be setting big bodies for your guards. Your off balls are gonna go stupid. And like I said before, it's all about versatility. You can do everything on this lock except curry slide. But who needs to curry slide anymore nowadays? Now we're gonna crank up the vertical up to an 80. An 80 vertical is a really good point to have your attribute at. It helps you jump up and horse all these other bigs. I've had a lot of moments where I'm just completely horsing the shit out of 7-3 bigs. And like I said in my Big Man Academy video, I think it's just as important to pair a good rebounding attribute with a good vertical, because those two work in combination so well together if you do it right. And for stamina, just go as high as it goes. 98 stamina, not really much to say about that. And now with the builds fully complete, let's go ahead and continue. We got Gerald Wallace, Mikal Bridges, and Jimmy Butler. Those are some dog shades to have for a lockdown. And as you can see, we get the hybrid defender. I think there's ways to like tweak to get hybrid lockdown defender, but I'm honestly satisfied with this name because my other lock's name was a 3-and-D threat. I really just wanted to see something different. Just realized my face cam is blocking the build. Call me stupid in the comment section below. I highly encourage you. But there we go. As you can see, we have the hybrid defender. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and wrap up this video. If y'all enjoyed this build, please drop a like, and I would love for you guys to comment down below what you think and how you plan on using this build or making your own tiny little adjustments. I love having conversations about builds for 2K. I think it's really fun. And if you rocked with this video and some other videos on my channel, or if you just rock with me, we're trying to hit 2K subs, so please hit that subscribe button. And as always, I hope everyone has an incredibly lovely day, man.